wear their khaki, but we carry more than just a bag. We carry dreams, grit, and a will to serve. This is Corpers, rising to serve, rising to lead.
Hello and welcome to Corpers, the show that inspires young Nigerians to make the most of their service here and beyond. I'm Egwu-Oti Favour and you're watching the Achievement Channel, Nigerians' first and only 100% motivational TV station, broadcasting from the School of Eloquence Studios in Ikoyi, Lagos. Today's topic is service and self-discovery, finding who you are while helping others. Sometimes, NYSC doesn't just show you what you studied, it shows you who you truly are. Through service, we discover hidden gifts, build empathy, and learn that leadership is influence, not position. Joining me are two amazing young Nigerians whose journey reflects that truth. Abigail is a passionate storyteller and creative communicator with a degree in mass communication from Redeemers University, where she majored in broadcasting. She's currently serving at the School of Eloquence, refining her public speaking and media presentation skills, and she's passionate about using filmmaking to create stories that inspire and educate. Asimonye Kelly is a digital communication professional skilled in public relations, social media management, and creative design with tools like Canva and WordPress. He is passionate about helping people and brands leverage digital platforms to earn and express their ideas creatively. Today's discussions highlights are how volunteering reveals hidden talents, building empathy and people skills through service, and redefining leadership as influence, not position.
This is Corpers, rising to serve, rising to lead.
Good morning, Kelly and Abigail.
Hi, Favour.
Welcome to the studio today.
Thank you for having
So,
us.
thank you very much. So today, our topic is service and self-discovery. So the first question today is, how do young people serving in Nigeria discover talents and strengths that they didn't even know that they have?
First off is by volunteering at first. Like NYSC is all about volunteering. When you volunteer, it's not a punishment for you. You're kind of like bringing different sides of you that you didn't know you had before. Maybe in school you're just one-sided. I will just focus on my course and everything. But when you volunteer, you're bringing out yourself from out of your comfort zone. So you're doing things that you never thought of doing before. So yeah.
So, Ms. Abigail, do you have anything to add?
Yeah, to add to what you just said, it said volunteering, Abi. So I feel like you should always want to volunteer. You should not see it as a punishment for you. You should choose to volunteer either by teaching or just like giving a presentation or anything. I'm going to use myself as an example. Before I came to my PPA for my PPA, when I saw that I was posted here and I checked online and I saw what my PPA is all about, I was like, public speaking. I was talking to my friend, I was telling my friend, I'm not really good at public speaking. Although I did mass communication, I majored in broadcasting. Okay. Aside broadcasting, I don't do any other thing. Yeah. So I was like, public speaking is not my forte, or I'm not sure I'm going to do good here. My friend was like, just go. Maybe that's why you're even posted there, so you can work on your public speaking skill. And I can say since I've been here, it's been going really, really well. And working here, like my NYSC in general, has pushed me to do things I would generally not do. So I feel like putting yourself out there and be able to also volunteer and can help you discover your talents and all.
That's a very great input. And what I can get from what both of you said now is just about yourself. If you have the right attitude towards what or where you are being posted to, you will discover. Don't be scared or don't be shy. Don't shy away from where you are being posted to. You might say, this is not what I studied in school. And then you never can tell if where you are being posted to is where you actually supposed to be. Yes, you don't know if you are going to be strong, whatever field that you are given. So that's a very good input. So the second question this morning is, in what ways does serving others build empathy.
Okay.
Yes.
So to answer that, yeah, it's kind of like humbles you when you get to like work with people from different zones, like different beliefs, different backgrounds and stuff. So the empathy comes in when you have like this feeling to help them, to like also like teamwork too as well.
Okay.
Then also like patience, you know, when you have to work, take things like it's not something you rush, something you take slowly.
Yes.
That's when your patience kind of like builds up too. Then people skills. This is when you're like navigating different cultural backgrounds and stuff. You're working with people that are not from your geopolitical zone and stuff. It's kind of like bringing out those skills of communication to them. So yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Yeah. So, when you first of all like get into a new organization, you will not like expect everybody to like be like you or think like you. So you should be able to want to learn from others, not also learning. You should also be able to like bring yourself down to the other, because I guarantee you people will annoy you because no, everybody's not like you. So
Yes,
you being able to like work with people despite their differences, despite them not thinking, like you're able to like work together in an environment. I think that can also like build empathy, and we should also learn to not like discriminate, be it religion, be it your tribal differences. You should just be able to like want to like come together and work. I think that's
also very nice. I'm going to add to what the both of you have said, and I'm going to come under the aspect of you being an employee. Okay. Yes, you know, when you're an employee, you have somebody above you. Your boss is above you, and sometimes your bosses might, do things to push you out of your comfort zone, or like make you work extra, or say things to you, or you know how bosses normally do. So what I just want to say is that it's shaping you. You understand, whether good or bad, it's actually shaping you. Any experience you have in a formal workplace is actually shaping you towards, because you're also going to learn from it. Maybe one day you're also going to become a boss. And you also have employees, right? And when you have employees, you know things you're supposed to tell them, you know things you're not supposed to tell them, because when it was your turn, when your bosses told you these things, you didn't like them, or you liked them, or it made you sit up. So when you're working in a formal environment, most of us, we are serving, and it's the first time that we're actually working like in a formal place, so we don't really understand most of these things. But when we start working, we start seeing how things unfold in the corporate world, and it just teaches us more on how to treat people, whether your employees later on in life, or just anybody around you,
or your colleagues.
Yes, and you learn how to relate more with people. Yes, so that's just it. So thank you very much for that.
Welcome.
Right now we're going on a short break, and when we come back, we're going to continue our discussion. Please stay tuned.
This is Corpers, rising to serve, rising to lead.
For 2 decades, the School of Eloquence has shaped voices, trained leaders, and built confidence in Nigerians across every walk of life. Now, as we celebrate 20 years, we are daring the impossible. A Guinness World Record attempt. 20 Days of Eloquence. A continuous speaking marathon. Voices united, carrying Nigeria's message of courage, clarity, and possibility to the world. We invite you to join us as a founding patron, as a partner, as a voice. Together, we will not just break a record, we will create a legacy. 20 years. 20 days. 1 school. 1 voice. 1 legacy. 1 nation. History will remember the voices that dared. Will yours be one of them?
This is Corpers, rising to serve, rising to lead.
Welcome back to Corpers. Before we went on a break, we were discussing service and self-discovery. So Abigail and Kelly, thank you for staying with us. So the next question will be, how has NYSC changed your leadership, your idea of leadership, especially seeing leadership as influence and not position or title?
Okay, so during your NYSC year, not just in your PPA, in your local government too, there are some positions being given to some corpers. I think the CLO, that's your core liaison officer. For your CDS, we have different, we have the presidents, the PRO for different CDS. So I think that can also help in like shaping our beliefs, or because once you are given a position, that means you are in charge of other people. So you have to, because it's whatever step you take, that's what they are going to like follow. So you have to be responsible and all. Even in your PPA, they might give you a position where you have no idea of something you've not like done before. So that position itself should help you like it should help you push yourself to want to do better, to want to be a better person, because you have other people, let's say per se, you have other people like looking up to you, so you want to be responsible and all.
Okay, so before now, we also like leadership, we consider leadership as just being in charge, which is not true.
Yes.
People think that it's just like she said, like NYSC, I think it's just by wearing your CDS jacket and just backing others, but that's not true. You have to be influential. Right now, I hold the position of PRO for my medical, that's public relations officer. So why was I picked? It wasn't because of just my words or just being there, but because of my actions actually, because I was able to influence people, I was able to inspire people to, through my right attitude and everything. That's why I was picked. So leadership is more like an influence, not just by holding titles. It's more like drop your ego, man. It's leadership. You're trying to lead people, you're inspiring people. So it's more like your impact, not your attention, not the attention that people like you give people, like getting noticed and stuff. So,
Yes, thank you very much. Most people have this mindset that a leader is someone who is supposed to be, above every other person. It's only him or her that has a say over every other person. But that's not true. That's not the actual meaning of being a leader. Is because you are serving people. When you're a leader, you are serving. You're not just their boss and just staying on top. So that's what people have to learn and just unlearn. That leadership is not about titles or being bougie, all those kind of things. That's not what leadership is. Or even in your PPA, I feel is helping NYSC members, like young youth group, because in your PPA, you might be in charge, your boss might put you in charge of a project or something. And you find out that even when you are trying to gather other people that are under you, you do more of the job. Yes, because you are the leader. And it's when you do them, they are seeing what you are doing and they are following you. You understand? It's just like, let me use this ideology, just like an elder sister or an elder sibling in the family. Whatever the elder sibling does, that's what the younger ones see and they emulate and they follow. Imagine that you are the leader and then they put you in charge of something. And mostly the mindset will be, I'm the leader, let them just do it. Yes. And if you're just doing it like that, they might not know what to do. People that are under you, people that are following you, they might not know what to do. But when you start the pace, they say, okay, this is how to do it, this is how not to do it. So that's just the idea of NYSC. They post you to different places, and then for you to learn how things actually is in the real world. So when you are on a project and then they put you in charge of something, you have to push yourself. You understand? It might not be, it's not easy. Being a leader is not easy. Yes. You have to definitely push yourself to, and most times, most people that we are trying to show an example, most people that are under us, people that are trying to lead, most of them might just, it's not everybody that even wants someone to lead them. You understand? So it's most times can be frustrating. So just being a leader is having, patience. Yes, you should have patience, and you should also have the will to do. Yes, whatever that you are saying. So that's just. So the next question is: can service help a young person understand themselves better, their values, their passions, and the kind of future they want?
Yes, I think it can. In the aspect that this NYSCA, I think it was designed for like different people that have different beliefs to go to other people's states to gather knowledge. So at first, let's say I'm an indigene of Edo State and I'm being sent to, let's say I'm sent to Anambra, it's at first it might not be easy because it's somewhere I'm not familiar with. Let's also talk about maybe language barrier. Like there are different challenges that comes with this NYSC, but you being able to overcome them step by step. It's not going to be easy at first, but as time goes on, you'll be able to overcome those challenges. It might help you build yourself. You having to leave your comfort zone, like you having to leave your comfort zone and going to another place to go serve. That's also a very big challenge. But you going there and being able to like prosper in whatever you are going to go and do there, I think that will help you build yourself and all of that.
Okay, so service is that's like the absolute mirror for self-discovery. Okay. Take me for example right now. Currently in my PPA, which is my primary place of assignments, I did English in school. I have a degree in English. But right now in my PPA, I'm currently working in the tech space, I've been able to discover myself through digital ways of handling like the websites that I'm doing, which was the HTML, the Canva, different things. So how have I been able to do this? It's because of my right attitude towards. I wanted to like pick up another skill. I didn't just want to have English as a degree. You know, that time when I was studying English, people were always asking me, what am I using English to do? Like, what can I work? But there was this thing that still sticks in my head that my HOD told me. With English, you can work anywhere, which is true. Right now, what am I doing? Exactly, I'm doing tech things, I'm coding. Which right now, anytime people ask me what am I exactly doing in my PA, and I tell them I'm coding, and they're always shocked. That website, how English website, how does he colorate? It doesn't. Yeah. So yeah. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. So I feel the NYSC is actually helping in that aspect of, you know, helping young Nigerians discover what they really want or who they really want to be in future. Because you might study one thing in school and then you are serving in a different place where you didn't even imagine that you were ever going to be posted there. And then you find out that, I like this thing. I like what I'm doing. I like where I'm being posted to. And then you change. Some people will be like, that means you're going to waste your degree or something. No, it's about what you want. And are you happy doing what you want? Yes. It's not about, okay, you might read a course in school and then they post you to what you actually, like a PPA for where you actually read whatever you read in university. But you're not feeling it. Yes, let me use that word. You're not happy working there. You understand what I'm saying? So and then they post you somewhere else. You didn't study whatever they posted, yes. And then you're happy doing it. And you see yourself, you never imagine that this thing is ever going to make you happy or see yourself thriving better in that aspect, and you say, this is exactly what I want to do. This is exactly what I want to do in the future. Or this is who I want to be. Yes, this is who I want to be. So the NYSC actually helps that because you discover. Or even it can also be vice versa. They post you to where you don't want to say, this is not what I want to do. You know exactly what you want, and this is not what I want. Maybe after the service year, I will now go back to what I want or venture into what I want. So it helps you weigh your options. Yes, so that's just it. So thank you very much, Abigail and Kelly.
Thank you
for coming today. Thank you very much. Really appreciate. We are looking forward to seeing you next time. Thank you so much.
Yeah, sure.
This is Corpers, rising to serve, rising to lead.
What a great conversation. Service isn't just about giving, it's about growing. Thank you, Abigail and Kelly, for sharing your stories. And to everyone watching, remember, every act of service is a step towards discovering your purpose. I'm Egwu-Oti Favour, and this is Corpers on the Achievement Channel. Follow us on Instagram at Achievement Channel for more inspiring content. Till next time, keep serving, keep growing, and keep shining. Corpers.
This is Corpers, rising to serve, rising to lead.